Right now, there's a lot of conversation about AI replacing designers. And if you're a design beginner, or someone who wants to become a designer, you're probably wondering, how do I become a designer that AI can't replace? I will walk you through this question using one simple formula and 4 short videos. To start with, there's one thing you need to understand first. What is the fundamental logic of design? In my first video, I'll walk you through a simple 3-step formula that explains how design actually works. Through this formula and our next few videos, you'll start to see where your irreplaceability comes from. So you're not just learning how to design, but how to become a designer that AI can't replace. Are you ready? Here we go. Most people think design is talent, and that some people are just born more creative. But after studying at top design schools around the world and working in design for over 10 years, I realized the truth about design. Design is not talent, it's a system. Welcome to Soft Landing Studio. In the next 5 minutes, I'll give you a soft landing into the fundamental logic of design. When beginners struggle with design, it's usually not because they lack ideas. It's because they don't see the structure behind the design process. Every design can be understood through 3 systematic steps: idea, transformation, and presentation. This is the ultimate formula behind all creative processes. Let's call it the ITP Formula. And it doesn't just apply to designing products or artworks. The same formula can be used to create a piece of music, a marketing proposal, a film, or anything that involves creativity. So what really happens inside these 3 steps? Let's look at what they're designed to do. Step 1 is idea. An idea can come from anywhere in your life. It could be a sudden spark, a sentence in a book, a feeling, a moment, or anything you encounter in life. For a designer, you need to open yourself to your surroundings, to observe, to feel, and to experience. Because every small idea that emerges from those moments can become a powerful starting point for your future design journey. And when those starting points come from your own lived experience, whatever you create with the ITP formula would become something irreplaceable. That's why we document our ideas. We store them carefully before they disappear. In the next video, I'll show you how to do that. Step 2 is transformation. This is where design truly happens. An idea is often abstract, so if you want to make an idea into a design you can present, you need to transform it. Transformation is the process of turning something abstract into something structured, tangible, and intentional. I've broken transformation down into 4 mini steps: research, sketch, make, and reflect. Research is where you broaden, deeper, and expand your idea. This is very important if you want to create a design that's irreplaceable. Sketch is where you begin to develop that researched idea. This part is not about drawing perfectly, it's about experimenting your researched ideas with visual language. Make is where you physically build a prototype. You experiment with the making process. You will fail when you are making those prototypes, but you will learn how to make it better through constant iterate, explore, and refine. Reflect comes after these steps. You pause and examine what you've created. You evaluate whether the design is solid, or whether you need to revisit the earlier stages. These 4 steps form a cycle. You can move back and forth between them, or you can move the orders as well. You will exit the cycle only when you feel ready to move to the final step. Step 3 is presentation. You've created something, but now it needs to be communicated. Presentation is about communicating your work with consistency, and that consistency becomes your style. Every choice matters. A font you use in your communicational printout has personality. A paper you choose to print on carries emotion. Layout creates hierarchy. Your style is defined by these detailed choices. Now, imagine there's a solid line, a line that represents your style. When you form your ideas and transform them into physical work, you begin to define that line. When you later start making detailed choices while you are working on your presentation, you refine that line. Every decision you make in presentation should stay as close to that line as possible so that your presentation and your work is aligned. And over time, that line becomes a style that is uniquely yours, because your ideas come from your own experience. Your transformation reflects your own design process, and your presentation aligns your style with the 2 previous steps. This is what makes your work irreplaceable, because this style is you. It's your identity. It cannot be copied or replaced. not even by AI. Now you understand the fundamental logic of design. In the next video, we'll start diving deeper into the ITP formula, beginning with how to generate ideas. And step by step, I'll show you how to become a designer that AI can't replace. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Soft Landing Studio for more soft landing moments into design. I will see you next time.